After a full inspection by the identification section, the place was apparently sealed off. Investigate the bathtub. It appears that the faucet was a double construction, functioning as a switch as well. You stupid-ass robot couldn't figure that out, huh? It's a very simple construction. We should have noticed the trick ourselves. We? You're the one to blame. You're supposed to know all of that. You're supposed to at least detect all of that. Investigating the mirror? Don't worry, there's nobody else in the reflection. Can we not see it? There? Oh, I don't have the ability to actually look at the mirror. Motion detector. We are the only ones in the room. I'm not reading any movement. We are the only ones here. Alright, let's move along. Actually, before we move along, can we... I still can't use the video phone for some reason. Descend underground? Why would we do that? What if I do that? All we can do is go forward. Gillian? At least you can take out that Snatcher posing as the chief before tomorrow's Kyoto summit. It's past midnight, so it's actually today's summit. Then we'll be in serious trouble. Very technical. We must hurry back to headquarters. Alright, let's head to the living room. Is that plant? Is that plant new? Probably. This is Freddy's living room. I think this plant was new. Before I exit, let's look around. Around the room, Lisa's remains have been cleaned up. This room is also protected by police line sensors. I don't see any! Shouldn't we be seeing these lines? Well, I don't know. I think we should. Alright, let's look at the map. It's a large-scale map of Moscow. They didn't change anything with it, huh? Moscow, eh? Chinchuo over at Queen's Hospital had a picture of St. Basil's Cathedral. The chief keeps a picture of Red Square hidden. How come everybody is such a big Moscow fan these days? Interesting that you say that. These days, not a lot of people are a fan of Russia. What they're doing. What's going on here? Moscow seems to hold some clue to this whole thing, doesn't it? Moscow. Did that guy say something about it? Before the explosion, didn't Chinchuo say something about achieving what was meant to be 55 years ago? Did he say 55 or 50? 55 years ago, and the depths of the Kremlin? Now that you mention it, this map is from exactly that era, isn't it? Moscow, 55 years ago. The key to underground... the key to understanding the Snatchers, no doubt, lies there. Well, are we gonna travel there? This has to have some meaning. I don't think they'd paste a 50-year-old... I don't think they'd paste a 50-year-old map up here just as a decoration. Are they hiding something behind it? Can you just try and move it? It's a large-scale map of Moscow. Investigating around the room, a holographic marker indicates the location of Lisa's remains were found. Holographic? Yeah, you guys stopped using outlines? White outlines? Nice. The apartment has been preserved just as it was the last time you were here. There's no sign that anybody else has been here since. Are you sure? I don't actually remember seeing the plant here. The apartment has been preserved just as blah blah blah. Investigate the map. It's a late 20th century map. Motion detector. I'm not reading any movement. We are the only ones here. Still no telephones? Yeah. Alright, let's move. Let's exit. Be careful that you don't touch the tape lines. Yeah, jeez, I feel like I'm breaking into the place or something. How can he go back, though? We don't have a car. How the hell are we gonna be able to go back without a car? We are outside of Nielsen's apartment. Thank God. Now, let's get back to headquarters. Maybe I should mention some. It doesn't matter if I actually mention it here or not. But I'm preparing. Since it's this is the last day of the week, viewers. It's like tomorrow's gonna be a weekend, the day off, and I'm planning to to do some editing session for a playthrough that I actually finished. Which, it doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't matter that I'm gonna say it here. Since it's really not gonna matter. Usually when I try to remember these stuff, I usually try and say them when I stream. At the very least. For those people that watch me, at the very least. Maybe watch the archived playthrough at a recent date. But I finished like a small indie RPG that I'm gonna upload later on. Well, of course, it's gonna be uploaded by the time this playthrough is gonna be uploaded. And of course, I'm gonna upload this playthrough as well. This is without a doubt a very good game. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. Is it the best Sega CD game that I ever played? This is the third Sega CD game that I played. That includes Popful Mail and and Sonic CD. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised to say that Sonic CD might be the least favorite out of these two games. It's either Popful Mail or this. I'm actually kind of leaning to this, mainly because of its scope back in the day. Popful Mail is definitely not a bad game, but it's definitely held up by it's definitely not the best it's good. It's good, but it's definitely not the best even at its time for its genre for action games. Of course, in this we're talking about the late 16-bit era, where we're talking about probably the highlight of the genre, the golden age of the action scrollers that plays similar to how Popful Mail played. It's definitely, as much as I enjoyed it, as much as I think it's a really good game, it's definitely not the best in its compared to the other games that came out in the same era. This one, however, it still stands out. Even it's definitely charming. Even with the with the voice acting not being that much, especially with the direction. But all in all, the game, I think this game is great actually. So it might actually be the better. My favorite out of the three. I don't know. Still too early to talk about this, so I'm gonna save my review for this game once we reach the conclusion of this game. Alright, let's look around before we move out. Buildings. This is the building that the Nielsens were living in. Since the incident the other day, the other occupants have all moved out. Really? They just move out? Like that? How can they afford that? The government owns and operates the building now, goddamn. Goddamn. The government, huh? Look around the area. Look, there's a taxi over there. How convenient. Oh, I guess the taxi was new. I don't think there was a taxi back then. He might be a snatcher. There's nobody around besides us. You just said that there's a taxi, though. Look at the taxi. It's a man taxi. The driver is behind the wheel. He's parked illegally in front of a house. Perhaps he's waiting for a customer. We're gonna steal his car? Oh, that's something that we might actually do. Investigate the building. It's sealed off to prevent snatchers from spreading. The building is no longer inhabited. The area is sealed off by the police tape lines. There's no sign that anyone has been here other than us. How can you be sure about that? The area is sealed off, blah blah blah. Yada yada. You gotta yada yada the important stuff, have a nice day? Well, I guess here's your Seinfeld reference. Yada yada yada. Damn, George Costanza. We're quite a way from Queen's Hospital. It's very quiet here. There aren't as many pedestrians in the area today as usual. I don't think there were any pedestrians when we were here to begin with. Investigate the taxi. The cab is for the cab is for hire. Shall we board it? It's a black taxi, but we have little choice in the matter. Let's board, Gillian. Black taxi? Why's it gotta be black? Why's it gotta be black? Goddamn, stupid ass metal is racist. Alright, well, let's try and board the taxi, I guess. Ride and taxi. Alright, let's board the taxi. Is that gonna be Napoleon? We've boarded the taxi. Where to, sir? This is a manned cab. I can take you anywhere you want to go. Oh, I guess we do have money. Tell destination. Let's look around before we do anything. Inside the car. The car has been modified to operate on manual only. Hey, this is a black taxi, you know? Don't be so noisy, okay? What do you mean, don't be so noisy? Also, I'm gonna be... I don't know if they bother trying to change the... well, I guess it doesn't matter, since they're in Japan. I was talking about this side of where the driver is seating. Usually, you know, in Japan... they have the driver on the right side of the car rather than the left side. Yeah, where I live, it's, you know, we ride at, you know, the normal way, at the left side. Not the abnormal, weird way like the Japanese and the Europeans. It's been specifically modified for use as a black taxi. Come on, stop that, please. Now, where would you like to go? Come on. Hey, come on, come on. Look at the driver. His face is concealed. Polarizing film has been placed on the review mirror. Really? They don't want to be identified? From here, we can only see the back of his head. Come on, come on. Hey, come on, come on. Well, that's your Fatal Fury reference. Stop with the silly references. Have a nice day. No! I'm not gonna do that! I'm gonna hear all of my references that you're not gonna understand, and you're gonna like them. Driver's identification is not posted on the dashboard. Come on, you know the unspoken rule. Drivers and passengers of black taxis aren't supposed to interfere with each other's businesses. You know? And this taxi is lacking a synchronizer to link it to the Alpha 1 automatic traffic control system. Mind your own business. Investigate the driver. The driver is of medium height and medium build. As he is seated, I am unable to make a precise measurement of his height. Is it gonna be Napoleon? It's gonna be funny if it's gonna be Napoleon. Can't dial anything, huh? Alright, tell destination. We're on urgent business. Get us to Junker headquarters as quickly as you can. Junker headquarters, eh? What do you want to go there for? Something going down? It's none of your business! Didn't you just say that, you stupid piece of shit idiot? We're in a hurry. Is that some kind of joke, sir? You can't be serious. This is a man taxi, you know. I can't go to a place like that. Oh, we were gonna beat the shit out of him and kick him out of his own taxi? Let's do that. Metal, I think we picked a weird taxi. Listen, I'm a junker. Take me to Junker headquarters and do it quickly. I'm afraid not. You're going somewhere else. You want to know where that is? Huh? Where? Straight to hell! Oh! Chinchuo! Haha, I'm fast.
Is he dead?
He's junk now. Stubborn one, wasn't he?
Jeez.
Woo!
He made it through that explosion and was waiting for us out here. If those things ever get control of the city, there's no way we'll ever get it back. We've got to stop them before that.
And to do that, we have to prevent the chief from getting to the Kyoto summit.
I know. And I have to pay back my debt to Random.
Let's use this taxi to get back to Junker headquarters.
I planned on it. I just hope Mika and Harry are safe.
He's junk now, huh? He's not terminated. Alright, Metal's having fun. Ooh, listen to this music though. Is this, we're reaching the end, huh? This is where the summit is. Or I think not, this is where, Junker HQ is. We've arrived at Junker headquarters. I certainly hope Mika and Harry are safe. Alright, Metal, this is it. The final showdown. Are you ready? Let's go. Now entering headquarters. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Uh-oh. Well, if he's gonna be hiding here... If he's gonna be hiding here, this is gonna be a little bit problematic, right? Because it's gonna be sealed off. Are the doors, cracked? Is the door in front of us cracked? It appears to be the case. This is the lobby. What? The shutter on the reception booth is closed. Look at the area. It appears that something attacked this place. The shutter on the reception booth is closed. So where did Mika go? Oh no. Not Mika. Not the waifu. Well, she's definitely not the waifu. Well, but this game has top tier waifus, I gotta be honest. But it's definitely gonna be Jamie for this one. The booth appears to have been struck a number of times by some kind of energy weapon. Look at the shutter. This is the protective shutter for the reception booth. It is automatically lowered in times of danger. Uh-oh. It functions as a protective shield, so there is no way to see inside the booth with it like this. Can whoever inside it know who's out? Look at the door. The emergency light is flashing on the door check panel. I don't see it flashing. But sure, whatever you say. So headquarters has been put on emergency status. Look at the door again. The emergency light is flashing on the door check panel. Look at investigate the area. There are a few holes in the shield. No doubt caused by blaster or cannon fire. Cannon? Then it's Snatchers. Then it's Snatchers who did this. Look at the shutters. Or investigate the shutters. The surface of the shutters shows evidence of having been struck by fire from an energy weapon. I read motion. Something is in the booth. I was trying to pull out the gun, but I think we're gonna find Mika. I wonder if we actually can actually shoot Mika. We can actually shoot her and kill her. I mean, the game kind of trained us to, you know, to check targets before we shoot. Investigate the shutter again. Gillian, we have to open this somehow. How? I mean, tell me how. Investigate the door. It's been locked from the inside. The only way to open it is from the from inside the booth. We have to get the booth open before we'll be able to get the door open. That's the sentence. Look at the booth. Can't this be opened from the outside? If it has an emergency external connection port, then it can be opened from the outside. Well, it's useless then. It's kind of useless if you can open it from the outside. We have to look for an emergency external connection port. We're gonna be able to find it. Let's look around, I guess. Investigate the booth. Metal, find this external connection jack. Here we are. I have located an emergency external connection port on the side of the booth. With this, I will be able to open the shutter. We have to get the booth open before we will be able to get the door open. Open the shutter. Now plugging into with emergency external connection port. You guys like the sound effect of you know, of computers and panels and whatnot. Releasing a lock mechanism. Now opening the shutter.
All right, I'm going to open it, but please use extreme caution. Anything could be inside.
Mika's dead. No!
Mika! Mika, are you all right? Metal, how is she?
Her pulse is normal. The only external injuries are to her forehead, and they are not serious. There's been no significant blood loss.
Mika, come on, snap out of it. It's me, Gillian.
Gillian? Gillian?
Mika, what happened?
Gillian, the chief. The chief is a snatcher.
So he's finally shown his true colors.
We know that.
Harry's...
What's happened to Harry?
Harry put me in the pod and sealed the main door. He locked the snatcher in.
That was smart. Not even a snatcher can get through this shield.
So where's Harry?
He said keep the door sealed no matter what happens in there. And then he went in. Gillian, please help him.
Harry! Mika, open the door. I'm going in. Metal, we're going in. Be careful. That snatcher could be hiding anywhere.
Yes, sir.
Gillian, please be careful. The chief is very cunning. Don't let your guard down.
Don't worry, I'll watch myself in there.
Even at this stage, you're gonna do puns? Oh, son of a bitch! We're in the main hallway. That's Harry. What's this? Someone is down. That hat.
Harry!
Oh, Gillian, is that you? I'm getting old. Just look at me.
What happened?
I saw the chief messing with your turbo cycle, and that weird picture in his office.
Metal, how is he? Metal!
I do not wish to say.
Really that bad, huh?
Gillian, when I confronted him about what I saw, he showed me what he really was. I was barely able to even scratch him.
That's enough, Harry. I understand. Metal, is there anything we can do for him?
Gillian, I'm sorry.
Harry, you'll be okay. It doesn't look like you're hurting too bad. This'll work out perfect. You always were working too hard anyway. Why don't you take a nice long vacation somewhere and rest up?
Yeah, sure. Nice try, Gillian, but it's my body. I know I ain't gonna make it. You were a good kid, Gillian.
Harry!
I don't know how to say this right, but I've always had a special feeling about you. I've always had trouble talking to people since I was little, like my father. What I can remember of him.
Pulse and blood pressure falling.
Harry, hang in there. You and I were gonna go out and tie one on, remember?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You, me, and Jean, the three of us.
But John is...
Metal, quiet!
Gillian, I've lived my life alone. I didn't know my parents or family. Always so stubborn, glued to my research. I never really trusted anybody. That was a mistake.
Blood pressure continuing to fall.
Harry?
After Jean died, I felt it. Human warmth, companionship.
I know what you mean.
Gillian, I just wanted to get along with everybody. I don't need no Nobel Prize. For 50 years, I've been searching, trying to find something I lost. Looks like I'll never find it now.
Gillian, he's about...
Looks like I've been talking too much. It's up to you now, Gillian. I'm finished. You won't forget this, old grouch, will you?
Harry!
Gillian, you've got to believe in yourself. You're the last junker.
Harry! Harry!
pupils are dilated.
Cunningham! No! Snatcher! I'll get you for this!
We have no time for grieving. That Snatcher is still hiding somewhere here in headquarters.
Metal, listen to me. If that Snatcher gets me, you've got to take Mika and run. Then you've got to blow up Junker headquarters. Blow it sky high! You understand me?
Yes, sir. I just hope it doesn't come to that. So, where should we start our search?
Pour out one for goddamn Harry. Alrighty, viewers, so where should we go? The most obvious answer is definitely to the chief's office. Although I kind of think that he might actually be in the shooting range. He might not be alone, even in the computer as well. Computer room. This is where the alpha one is. So I guess I'm gonna keep the computer room for later. Yeah, let's start with checking the office. Damn, the music. This is the chief's office. The Snatcher does not seem to be around. I'll take another look, but I don't see this. I don't see the Snatcher. All right, I'll check again just to make sure. I don't see the Snatcher. Search. Outside window? What? In a place like this? I will check it out now. Are you ready? Sorry, nothing there. Are we gonna go outside the window? There was nothing there when we checked. Under the sofa? Under the sofa? Alright, I'll check it now. Please be careful. Nothing unusual. We just checked there. Under the desk. I will check it out now. Are you ready? Sorry, nothing there. I cannot get my my blaster out, so... Probably if there's gonna be a Snatcher, I'm gonna be able to react to it easily. But we'll see. We'll see how things will go here. Motion detector. I don't read any movement. We are the only ones in the area. The result is the same, Gillian. There is no reading. My movement sensor is functioning properly. Now it's functioning properly? We are the only ones registering on my motion detector. Searching the same place over and over will not do any good. Shut the fuck up, goddamn Metal Gear. There is no reading. My movement sensor is functioning properly. Cannot call anyone, huh? Where should we go? Engineering. This is engineering. I don't see the Snatcher. Behind the work table? About the only place one could hide in this room is here, right? Alright, I'll check it now. Please be careful. Sorry, nothing there. Under the work table? I will check it out now. Are you ready? Nothing unusual there. Under the desk? I will check it out now. Are you ready? What? Oh, sorry. No. Motherfucking piece of shit, Metal. Motion. Pick up any motion in engineering, Metal? We are the only ones registering on my motion detector. The ceiling fan is the only thing moving. I find it pretty strange that the fan is actually moving counterclockwise. Usually fans, like most of the fans that I see, usually just move clockwise. This one is counterclockwise. It's weird. Let's get the hell out of here. This place is weird. Alright, let's head to the detective's room. This is the detective's room. The Snatcher does not seem to be around. I'll take another look, but I don't see the Snatcher. Let's check the motion detector. Any motion readings in the detective's room? We are the only ones registering on my motion detector. Inside the locker? Alright, now checking the locker. Sorry, nobody there. Alright, I'll check it now. Please be careful. Nothing unusual there. Under the far disk? I will check it now. Are you ready? Nothing unusual there. Well, that's about it for this area, I guess. The hallway? Oh, we don't want to go there. Shooting range. This is the shooting range. Practice. It is very funny that we can we actually practice? How about a little target practice? Finding the Snatcher is much more important than that right now. We have no time for that. We have to find the Snatcher as quickly as possible. Gillian, I'm taking the target practice command off the menu. Alright, this game is great. This game is pretty good. Alright, let's check on the motion detector. How about motion in the shooting range? Reading anything? We are the only ones registering on my motion detector. The Snatcher does not seem to be around. Not even inside the, the gallery? Wow. Booth's shadow? There's a good chance it's hiding in here somewhere. Alright, I'll check it now. Please be careful. Even though I just voice acted Gillian with Metal Gear's sound. Nothing unusual there. Alright, I'll check it now. Please be careful. Alright, now investigating. No Snatchers here. Alright. He might be here. In the computer room. Huh. He's not here. Use Jordan? Are we gonna be able to use Jordan right now? I don't think so. Gillian, at a time like this, we have to find the chief. The Snatcher. Finding the Snatcher is much more important than that right now. Gillian, I'm taking the command for using Jordan off the menu. Smart choice. Register any motion here in the computer room at all? We are the only ones registering on my motion detector. Cannot even register the hard drives? I'm gonna assume that the game, in recent years, I guess servers still use hard drives. Because they're cheap. I mean, SSDs are definitely better, more efficient. But hard drives are much cheaper. I'm saying hard drives by the way, viewers, because their hard disks are mechanical part, or their disk revolving around themselves, similar to CDs. They're just pretty much instead of them made of of optics, they're made of glass. And heavy glass as well, so So metal should be detecting motion on them. The motion should be the hard drives moving.